God is still unmasking people. Hi, everyone. Just when we thought like God has unmasked people, okay, fine, like God, you can take us to the next level. And the Lord is like, no, I'm not done. There's still some friends, there's still some acquaintances. And God is like, I'm going blood deep too. I'm going to show you some of the family members that you love and hold in high regard, you know? And God also made me aware that people do tell us what they're about, but we choose to not believe them. You know, in our optimistic ways, we can also just deafen our ears and not hear and not see. But the Lord won't have it. The Lord is unmasking. And this unmasking, like, you know, for some people, it will leave you feeling hurt, it will leave you feeling sad. And for some, it will just really feel like a tear of your heart. So, you know, God is unmasking people. God is unmasking people. God is unmasking people because He's about to prepare a table before you, before your enemies. The Bible says He prepares a table before you in the presence of your enemies. He did not say, go get your enemies and sit them down to dine with you. No. The Lord said they will have to sit and watch you eat. They'll have to sit and watch the blessing of the Lord. Just as we will live to see the punishment of the wicked, so even our enemies have to live, okay? Have to live. Some of them have to live to see the blessings of the Lord just come to fruition in your life. And some people have worked so hard to keep you from obtaining the promises of God. So they'll have to sit and watch you enjoy them. They'll have to sit and watch your life change. They'll have to sit and be a witness to your life elevating. So, yeah, God is still unmasking people. And for some people, God is quick. You know, you might just meet a person and be like, oh, wow, this person is very skilled and knowledgeable about ABC. I'm thinking when things begin to run, I might use this person for this. And the Lord immediately and quickly just discredits them. They will have to say something or do something that will let you know, like God is saying, you know? So it's, yeah. God is still unmasking people. God is still unmasking people. Let us be aware that there are certain things, certain tasks which God has already appointed people for. And there are things which God has not yet appointed people for. Perhaps you've had a dream where you saw certain people doing certain tasks, okay, but there are other things which are like a question mark. So we should just let that be and not try to fill those positions with possible names. You know, when everything begins to happen, everything will just play out, and the Lord will make sure to let us know His will. But all in all, God is still unmasking people. God is still unmasking people. You know, yeah, let us just accept the truth. You know, it is what it is. You know, it is what it is. It is what it is. I guess if they knew what was coming, they would be nicer. If they knew what was coming, they would have tried to camouflage themselves better. But either way, like, God is just unmasking. You know, I guess they can't help it. They just can't help it. That's how we know we are really close to obtaining the blessings, because the Lord is looking to see who's around us. The Lord is looking to see who's around us. And let us not misunderstand and think that look, I'm not saying that the people who are envious of you, that, you know, like, that we should hate them, you know, like, we don't have to hate them, you know, we have to love them. You know, as it is, the Bible says that we must love our enemies, we must pray for them, we must do good to those who do us ill. But it doesn't mean that they must be in our close circle. It doesn't mean they must know the happenings of our lives. Um, it doesn't mean they must be right here by us. You know, it just means that, fine, the truth has been revealed, and now they just have to stay over there and then you stay over there, you know. But there's no hate, there's no hate, because for some of these people there's already redemption that is planned for God. There are people whom God has actually shown to me through dreams that there will be redemption for them. Like there will be that, as it is, I believe they're just going through the process with God. Okay, they're going through the process with God. But in everything, like the Lord is not going to reveal a person to you and say, this person is an enemy, and then God turn around and say, well, this person is a friend. No, you have to allow, if they really is even a chance or a possibility for them to change, a possibility or room for redemption, they have to go through the process. They have to go through the process. How does one go from a heart that is full of jealousy and envy, a heart that is full of competition, a heart that is full of selfishness, a heart that's got a person who's got no problem oppressing another, that's got no problem slandering another person, dragging another person's name, calling another person's names behind their backs. How do they move from a heart like that to a pure heart in an instant? A single prayer won't do. No, it's a process. It must be a process. They have to go through their process with God. And if the Lord reveals such a person to you, you have to also wait for God to reveal and to confirm that, yeah, this person has been through the process. God will confirm. God will confirm. And what's nice about the people whom God has exposed through dreams is that God will continue to expose them through dreams, so that you don't get confused. And for those who expose themselves through words and through actions, it is also through words and actions that they will slip up from time to time. So yeah, God is still unmasking people. God is still unmasking people. Yeah, God, God's promises and blessings will also heal our hearts, from the hurts, from the disappointment, and from the betrayal. Okay. So thank you guys. God bless.